Hello. Elf versus Else time. Let's have a quick look. Oh, this is a very fresh team. That said, they've... Hang on. They played 3 games. This guy's got 2 level. Wow. Got all their experience on a few guys. Done pretty well for that. Have their own Mighty Blow guy. Just to quickly fill in here, they're going to have a ton of stuff to spend, so that could be painful. I decided against agility in the end. I think just making him a little bit more survivable and also being able to dodge out to go blitz is important. And I also just went a little crazy and bought first runner, just for fun really, seeing as we're mostly playing for fun. I'll explain a little bit more about him once we get into the game. Yeah, that's a lot of cash. So that's probably a wizard. There's some decent star players actually for high elves. There's a good blitzer one. I think there's a pretty decent thrower. So yeah, I think they have a strength 4 blitzer guy who is obviously pretty tempting. I've used him a bunch of times. I actually used the star players quite a bit with the high elves when I've played them before. Or you could just go wizard, which would take half of this. And then, I don't know, after that, maybe a babe, and that leaves you 100. You could buy a second apothecary, but I don't know if you feel the need for that. Maybe a, like a leveled up loner or something. I don't know, lots of choices. Let's see, and what did they have? Did they have 3 wins? 3 wins, yeah. Good start. Uh, 11 players. Okay, wizard, Apo, babe. Okay. I think that was one of the things I suggested. So the downside going this way is that you don't give yourself any additional like backup player. But we're not a super aggressive team, so you know. And we don't break a lot of armor, so maybe it'll be okay. We shall see. So yeah, the runner. I've used them before sometimes. I think they're generally considered unnecessary. They have armor value 7, so people kind of hate on them for that. But they do have the extra movement. They have movement 7 to sort of compensate. And it's always nice to have a fast team. It kind of tips you a little bit more towards being a wood elf team. They have dump off, of course, and access to passing skills, which is unusual for dark elves. It does kind of give you a potential different style of play. I think we go on. I think we go on offense here. The wizard is scary, but maybe we can draw it out. Maybe we can do a little damage beforehand, so that it's not as useful. But yeah. So stat wise, movement of a blitzer, armor value of a witch elf. You have, of course, your agility, and general skills access, but you also get access to those passing skills, which honestly I'm probably not going to use. And I will try not to use dump off, but in a pinch it can be okay. Usually I just try and get them block and dodge as soon as possible and just have them as another useful mobile threat. It is nice to have somebody who's kind of fast to put the ball on and who you don't want to be using to do positional stuff like you do with the blitzers, and you don't, if you put your ball on a blitzer, that's one less maneuverable kind kind of front line guy. If you put the ball on a witch elf, that's one less kind of threat to the sidelines. Downside is when you're on defense, of course, you have to kind of end up putting some guys on the front line, and he is flimsy, tends to get punched a lot. So I'm actually probably going to have him as the ball carrier if we are able. I don't expect him to put anybody along the sidelines because he knows we've got Frenzy, and three early wins, probably knows what they're doing. We're going to try and hit their front line down. If the dice are in our favor, you can go out wide for now. Who else do we want up there? Probably you. And let's put a witch up there. Let's put you up there as well. So we'll leave him here so we can decide. Maybe we'll go for this middle guy if we do manage to block the whole front line down. You know, I actually don't need that guy there. I think I'm going to put him here. Alright. Let's try and make sure that we're a little safer on the sidelines. Actually going to pull that in. Alright, I think I am happy here. They don't have tackle yet. Let's switch these two around. That'll give me a double block on this guy. Or a double block on this guy. Yeah, we'll probably go this way. Alright. I'm hoping I'm awake enough today. Alright, that's not bad. Pretty deep kick. Maybe we should have actually positioned at the front to move up and punish the fact that he started a little forward, but it is too late now. I'm gonna bring back this guy and push forward this guy. I'd rather have this guy's coverage considering they're probably going to send people with dodge through. Honestly, I don't really need to do anything else, I don't think. Well, yeah, let's pop you there just in case you get throw block. Okay, the backwards bounce is scary, always. Nice start. Let's see. Yeah, sure. I'll put you here. And let's stay on that, seeing as the ball's over here. So we're not going to get to blitz who we wanted to. So let's just move around here and just blitz a rando. Couple stuns early is nice. KO's even better. Now they have the babes obviously, so no need for apoing yet, especially on a non-positional player. Let's see. Let's put you in here. No, there's no need for that. Okay, so we need to be a little bit wary here. I think we do need to kind of keep these guys up in this sort of area to make it a sort of bit of a tricky trip round. And I think we need to bring this guy back as a if things go wrong. And then I think we go pick up the ball before we throw this block, because If this scatters, we need that reroll. Okay. We are good. I think I can go here, no problem. Yeah, they can only get to that guy. Alright, let's see if this works. I mean, sort of. Let's pop you there. I'm gonna leave my guard guy back, because I could pop him up here, but I don't want him to get blocked early. Yeah, that's fine. We got 1 out and 1 stunned, so that's a real good start. We need to just keep remembering that wizard. And even if we can't make our ball completely safe, try and keep it semi-safe. Let's go... Let's just sit back in line. I'm not entirely surprised he went for that, but unusually no power rolled. Normally I love when they go after my blodgers, but this team has not had much success of staying healthy, so... He may just play, yeah, looks like he's going to play a real kind of cautious game, which is sensible. He doesn't want me to get near this guy because he's got armor value 7, so he's going to keep him as his sweeper. And he's just giving me a kind of screen of not very exciting elves to go after, which I guess I will oblige. I think we do make a move over in this direction. See if we can make him make some hard choices. I don't know if you need to be there. Let's go with you again. And let's look like we're trying to do a quick score, like trying to screen off here. Alright, this is nice. I mean, injuries would obviously be, you know, better, but honestly, just getting some solid armor breaks is really, really handy. I'm actually going to keep this guy. Let's pop him here. Alright, now how are we going to set up here? I don't think we want to go too hard in this direction, but I definitely want to give the impression that this is where we're going. So yeah, we're kind of leaving some guys around here. We're just kind of seeing what he wants to do. We've left the ball carrier kind of by himself. But it doesn't look like he wants to use the wizard yet. Which is fair enough. He's got, like, he could... Even if he wizards the ball carrier down, he doesn't have an easy route through. This is probably the easiest, and even that is a guy with blodge, so... Okay, he's sending around a kind of warner. A warning. So that we can't just keep the back open as easily. How much does he try and, like, stop me up here? Or does he? Because if he just kind of leaves it, we will just kind of gradually push up, but if he kind of gets in here a bit, like it looks like he is, we're just going to pull back around, probably. Okay, I guess he is going to roll power eventually. He looked like he really wanted to re-roll it last time, but he didn't. And this time, I think I'm gonna stay connected to this guy. It's one more block we can potentially throw. It's gonna be hard to stop me because I can get guard in there. Even if he threw a bunch of guys over here. Part of me actually wants to throw the ball to a lineman so that if a lightning bolt does come down, it hits the lineman. Then I could maybe set this guy kind of near, sort of as the back to that. So I'm keeping that in mind as a possibility. Let's see how threatening he is. It looks like he's just doing a casual kind of back screen, which is quite nice. And obviously if he wizards now, he's actually not close enough to the ball with most of his good players to actually come get it. So there's not too much pressure currently. Just dodge this guy out, maybe just leave him here. That's fair enough, but it won't stop us moving our guard guy around and... let's see... No, he needs to go here. Guess I'll push him into these guys. This is the guy I really wanted to put the ball on. Oh, I could put him on this guy. Did I forget this guy last turn? I think I did. So I know we're not achieving much here, but we're actually kind of okay with that. There we go. I want you to stay there. Alright. Didn't get an armor break there, but that is okay. Alright, where are we going to blitz? We're going to blitz this guy, I think. Nice. Just push him back down towards me. No dice this time on that. If I go here, just trying to avoid his mighty blow getting an easy hit on somebody important. He can't get a double assist. I can't get an assist. Alright. If we fail this, I don't think we reroll. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. He may go for the switch this time. He's definitely trying to take my high value targets. I've made these two so they're not easy to 2 dice. Okay, he's going after the witch again. He really wants to re-roll these. He's really hanging on these dice. I think he's thinking if I get her out, I'm in a big... There we go. Let's go back. And this is why we want to hit his catcher at some point as well. Or even this guy. It'd be nice to hit this guy. Which we could next turn if we want to get a bit more aggro. But maybe we do. I mean, we have the tackle, so we have... I mean, we'll probably get pushes, but we have... And we have the guard to kind of make it a bit more awkward to come back at us. Downside is it gives me less players covering the ball. This guy just dodges out. Oh, he's going that way. Okay, that covers... That pretty much covers it. Unless he fails to dodge. Which he did. Okay. So yeah, now I think that was a sign to at least have a go at this. I think we leave everybody where they are. Let's bring you up. Just in case. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. Okay, in which case... I'm just trying to work out if I can make this awkward. I kind of can. Alright, now let's not forget about the ball here. So I'm probably going to put him here, which means I put her here. Sure. Alright. So this is definitely not super safe, but it's also not... Like, you could fireball this if you wanted, but fireball is obviously not a guarantee, as much of a guarantee as lightning bolt. Okay, looks like he's really wanting to save that wizard, which I generally do as well. The threat of the wizard is almost as good as the wizard itself, usually. So he's got to commit some guys over here to try and do this. Looks like he's going to try and break this guy off. Or he may blitz in to clear somebody. He's going to have to put 2 assists on here because of guard. Okay, he's blitzing that way, and that'll let him do a block this way. I guess going after the guard guy because he's a pain. It's weird. Mighty Blow just feels like such a strong skill when you're playing with elves. Like even just one guy of it feels horrible. Which is why we're both going after. I think yeah, he could have a hit on this guy now if he pops this guy up here. He moved his back marker up. So, oh yeah, he's here. He's just making me make sure I finish my cage. What's he planning here? He's blitzed already. I guess he's just trying to make sure I don't have it easy. Okay. What's this about? Maybe... No, I don't have any idea. Okay. This is, what's the plan here? Yeah, I don't know if you want to go here because I can do a jump up block. Okay, he is going to do this block in the end. I guess he was not sure if he wanted to because he's going to push him potentially into this guy. Which means I do get a free hit with my mighty blow. Oh, he got that guy down. Down and out. Down and dead. Unfortunately, we kind of have to appo that. Oh, he's dead. Alrighty. There goes one of our tacklers. Let's see. So we just hit this one because why wouldn't we? I don't think we hit this guy. Oh, we should have done. I guess I should assume that they're gonna fail, that they're not gonna be okay either. But I just don't. Let's see, we haven't used our blitz yet. But we have used our tackle. Now hang on. 1, 2. This is tempting me now. Let's see how this goes. Pretty well. So we're going to try and push this out in a second. Just deciding if I can get the ball safe. It is blocked off from up top slightly. Although a wizard here would be bad. Alright, that's nice. Injury is solid. He's got 2 appos though, so he probably uses his first one here. I assume he has 2 appos, yeah. Alright, does he have another one? Yeah, he does. Alright. So I think that being the case, we actually come back temporarily. Get out of reach of his good players. So that if he does decide to wizard us, he doesn't have a lot that can get down here, so he decides not to. He should be able to... Yeah, he can just pop somebody on here and get another hit on my guard guy, which is unfortunate. I guess I should take some lessons from these other players though, and learn to hit blodge guys. Because I just don't even bother going for them unless I have tackle, because I don't expect it to work. But it works more often. I guess, you know, 6 isn't that uncommon to roll, so I guess if you try it enough times, that's been proved, you are gonna do some work. This guy going out is really sad though, because it took a while to get him, so going to be back to square one with a blitzer, but it will drop our team value a bit, so when we play people like this they won't get quite so much stuff. Yeah, he's still going after the blodge guys, and get the pairs are now beginning to show up. And of course we've used our Appos, so, you know, anything he does now is just bad news. How many guys has he got out? He's got 3 guys out temporarily, but they should all come back. We have 1 guy out, so we're still 2 guys up. I think this time we move this, or move somebody up here, block to try and get in the guard on this guy. They're really, see how hard they're protecting this guy? I could go for it. I could go for a cheeky hit on the catcher. He's presenting him as an option. I think that's what we do actually. Yeah. Does mean we have to pop somebody else over there. Let's see, let's think about this a little bit. We got a guy down, so we need to not be too... Who are we okay putting over there? Probably this guy. We've got to start trying to hit this guy. He's going to be a pain. I think we reroll that. Didn't work for us. Such is life. Okay, so that being the case, I think we stay where we are there. We pop you out here. We will do this block in a second. But I think we are going to make a bit of a beginnings of a move up the field. Keep our runner directly behind, so if they do lightning bolt, it's not, you know, we have somebody in close proximity. And I think we keep the witch. Where do we keep the witch? Here, I guess. There's a potential way in here, if things go well for him. Let's see if this is his time to shine. Our armor breaks have dried up a bit recently, unfortunately. This is why I hate playing elves. It's like playing yourself. We've got 2 turns. They probably want to use the wizard on the last turn, maybe. This guy would be their scoring threat, unless they decide to just get the catcher out. The nice thing is because they positioned all together, we got, like, although they can potentially get through here, they, you know, we were able to screen them off somewhat, just around the back and stuff. So they may at this point decide to try and stop us actually having ways to get in. But it is tricky. We'll see how he plays it. I mean, if he's willing to try some risky... Oh, okay. Alright, so he thinks he sees a way in, and that bounce is bad for us. So how's he doing it? You're not going to just try one dicing stuff around, are you, with non-block guys? Yep. Okay, so that's a okay start. Although, yeah. He can get an assist here now. Okay, but yeah, but then you get in your own way for coming through to the ball, surely. Unless you do get rid of him. Looks like he's going to blitz here, maybe? Or is he just going to keep one-dicing stuff? Maybe he's going to keep one-dicing. Maybe one-dice this guy and then blitz this guy through. Okay, yeah, why not make it 2 dice? That does make sense. He's got this guy free if he manages to get this away. Okay, that was fine. So yeah, he's coming through here. Maybe... Does he have a thrower? I don't see a thrower. Alright. Is he using rerolls? Does it help him to? I don't think it makes much difference. You just move him over here and come on in. Maybe with the other blitz? Well, you want to get this guy down here, maybe, at least. Picking up with this guy means no throw. They've made the play, so they definitely want to pick this up. Back up there. Now he stands this guy up. Okay. So if we move this guy here, I believe we can get our guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 here. And then we can blitz in with our tackle. We'll just stand 1 or 2 people up. Let's see. Oh, I need to get my... I was like, what did I do? What have I done? Okay, so when we hit this, we hit from this angle, assuming we get the ball out, which we hope. Which way do we want to push this? We actually probably want to push it up, I think, weirdly. We have to re-roll. Alrighty. Oh boy. Well. This is how you lose big. I mean that wasn't a agreed reroll by any means. That was a reroll because we have to get this guy down, otherwise he's away. Yeah, maybe I should have seen a double skull coming on the reroll and move somebody down here, but I don't even think it would really matter, because I think you run one of these guys through to blitz this guy off. We were trying to hold on to them so we could, once we secured the ball, we could get some people up to try and help really secure the ball. But that's so this is bad for a number of reasons. Both our tackle guys, both blitzers, so expensive players, both blodged up, both dead, so they're not coming back in any way. Yeah, I mean, Yes, that's pretty bad. I honestly think we were playing reasonably sensibly. I guess we could have protected the ball a little bit more, but when there's a wizard, you kind of can only protect it so much. And if you do a complete cage, you run some risks. Why isn't he just running through here? I really don't understand this. Oh, is it really sunny? Yeah. Oh, there is... I feel like he's made this harder than it needed to be. Okay, if we worked the second time. That's sad. You're going further than that, right? Because I can still hit you here. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is not ideal. Can you get down there? Not really. So I need you for retrieval and throwing, which means we're relying on a 2 dice into a 1 dice with GFIs. GFIs work just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we push. Map. Reason I went for that, even though there's not much better chances. Even if he ends up here, he still can't score, even if he's upright. Well, I mean, this has been a bad game. He's going to be on, I'm going to guess full strength because he has the babe. We're going to be 2 down. I mean, it's his to throw away at this stage. Which I kind of felt he did there. I feel like it felt like there was a way to get down here. It may have used 1 dodge or something, or maybe you had to bring somebody around to assist and then block. But surely running down here with a couple of guys is more useful, especially with your bludgy guy. I mean, he's just so much less likely to get knocked over. I'll be honest, my initial reaction after we killed the Mighty Blow guy was, I think this team is probably over, but honestly, it's not really. I mean, not if we don't want it to be. It just drops our team value and we kick back on. It hurts because you're always working towards getting that blodge. Okay, one of them stayed out, so we're only a man down. If we want to kind of stay positive, that is not bad, and we do still have some danger players from a defensive standpoint. Losing tackle, oof, that hurt, but we have our agility wrestler, who could be a problem. We have some fast players still, now that we brought our runner. So I think we just see how this goes. It's going to depend a bit on how... I mean, obviously his Mighty Blow has overall proved to be the victor of the two. So now that mine is out, it was kind of a race to see who put who's out first. He has kind of free license to just go, you know, taking my team out methodically. So we just have to hope that it's not as effective as it could be, and that he makes some offensive errors. My feeling is I have enough players that he doesn't want to score too fast. So we may get aggressive on, depending on... I mean, it kind of depends on how he runs. If he decides to run a cage, maybe we surround it, make him throw more blocks than he wants to. We do still have two sidesteppers that can work their way in, and our scary wrestle guy. So if he doesn't take those out too fast, I think we see about that. He may just try and keep his thrower at the... He doesn't have a thrower, does he? No. So never mind. Whoops. Extra reroll's nice, because maybe we can try some silly stuff. That's just a lineman, that's fine. I mean, it puts us another player down, which isn't as good, but this guy is earning his money. No wonder he got leveled up in 3 games. It's just a destruction machine. He's got 2 kills just from this game. I'm actually not 100% sure that this guy's that experienced. I know he has the 3 wins, but he's not always playing how I'd necessarily expect. Like, he left the ball 3 while doing a block with a dodge guy, not a block guy. I know he doesn't have a ton of blocks, so he kind of had to do that at some point, but I think I'd have maybe at least got somebody in the vicinity just to keep things safe. Because this guy is a threat still. I mean, he can theoretically dodge through the middle here, especially if I knock somebody away. 1 reroll down is nice. Especially if he tries to throw and fails, which I've seen people do. Oh, that was not sensible, but he got away with it. That was a 4+ throw there. If he fails that pass, we put a guarder in here, we blitz this guy, and we are through on the ball. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lack of experience here. So maybe it can be exploited. And I think we actually begin to use our witch now. To start kind of throwing some more aggressive blocks out. Because she can, you know, she obviously has the ability to block twice. Can she get up on the ball? No. I think we do go a little aggro though. Which doesn't make sense seeing as we're 2 players down, but we're doing it anyway. We don't worry about this guy too much. If he wants to score, he scores and we score back on him. Do I send another player around? No, let's see what he wants to do with it for now. Just kind of leave ourselves in position. See if he's going to form up at all, if he's just going to screen, if he's just going to leave his catcher at the back. I mean, this in and of itself, I mean, probably work, but if it doesn't, we're obviously like just go into open space, and he then has to kind of protect his catcher a bit more. I mean, even if he gets this, we just move here. Now he can put somebody else here, but that's using a lot of resources to Maybe he moves. No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we're still like theoretically 3, although once he stands this guy up we won't be. But he has to kind of consider what he does here. Okay, so he's willing to take some risks. Is he going to put anybody else back there with him? We have to send the second person through now. I'll probably send the runner. I want to kind of leave somebody useful at the back here. Actually, maybe I do send this guy. We got the wrestle guy back here. And this guy's just so annoying. Oof. We forgot to put our armor on today. So the more players they take out, obviously the harder this gets. I mean, that's very obvious. Okay, yeah, he doesn't want to score yet. He doesn't even really want to move down the pitch. So we move a few players up. And I think I'm actually going to move him into the middle. And then who do we hit? I could try this. Nice. Keep him marked up. We want a bit of a presence. Still back here. And then we try and dodge out of here. Alright. See what they got. We're just kind of playing the game right now. Obviously they're in the commanding position and they're likely, the numbers game usually just keeps going the way it's going, so we may not have many people left soon. But until we've got nobody left, I guess we keep just trying to jockey for something. I mean, he can just dodge right out of here if he wants, or he can just come. He could try a blitz first. Maybe he's going to send it further down the field now. Looks like he's going to hand this off maybe. I mean, a double one here would be pretty sweet. What's he got planned? Handing off to this guy. Maybe he's going to score. Although this is a bit awkward. Is he going to come down here and then throw it back this way? So he can avoid my intercept, but of course it's only a 3+ to pass. Yeah, he's playing a risky game. The throwing game is risky. I mean, I expect the reroll to work, but how many rerolls has he got left now? Just the one. And he dropped it. Alright, let's have a look here. We don't have anybody with, well, no, in fairness, we do have this guy. I wanted to use him to move the ball. So let's assume that we got it with this guy. We could pick it up with him. Didn't really want to throw it, to be honest. Or I pick it up with the witch. Try and throw it to him. He hands it off here. Yeah, I like that better. It's not without its risk. A push here would be great. I don't know why I said a push here would be great. A push here would be adequate is what I meant. Let's actually stay for a second and go here. So we do have to do a throw here. It's going to be a 3+ throw. Where do I want to be to make this slightly less scary? There's not really anywhere. I guess here though. That's an early reroll. So now we're on a 3+. I think we still have to kind of do it. I hate saying stuff like that. But we are not well enough protected. His whole team's around us. Yeah. Oh, and it bounced away from us. Tried to make that as safe as possible. Gotta stop rolling these ones and having these pairs and having these deaths. A lot of what we're doing is not that hard. But it's just feeling so hard with this team. So yeah, the basic plan was then go up here, hand it off to this guy even if he doesn't catch it. It's in the zone of somebody really annoying. If he does catch it, he can either go in or just go hide behind the witch. Bob's our uncle. But now he should be able to blitz this guy off easy with somebody. I think he panicked on that score. There was no need to try and score there. I don't like that this guy's all the way over here. But he was the safest guy to try the block with. Maybe I shouldn't have been safe. Maybe I was being too safe. Okay, so last reroll gone, which is, you know, I'll take that. This guy may decide to die. Nope. Okay, so are we gonna see another desperate throw? Or are you gonna, you don't, I mean, you definitely don't need to. If that helps. You can just come through with this guy, grab it, screen off here. I can't get that. Oh man, that went in a good place for him. Now we have to try and bubble this. Now. Just thinking where to put my guard. Here, I think. Or do I put it here? Can you do anything here? You can only get it over here, really. Okay, getting over here will be something. So just trying to stand them up a little bit as well. I think the witch is going to be the one that attempts to do something here if we manage to bubble the ball. There's a lot of ifs here. We didn't knock him over, but then we're not too surprised. We follow up to try and like make it harder for them to catch it when it bubbles. Still in 2 tackle zones. That is not ideal. So now we drop back next to the ball and we play let's all stand next to the ball, which has not always worked out for us, but it's the sensible thing to do here. I should get this witch back involved as well. She's not really doing anything. And you can be annoying here. So we've got a little bit of presence on the ball, including a sidestepper. So this is not a... We've at least made it an awkward situation. We've got our agility guy close by to do some shenanigans. I mean, this didn't need to be this hard, I don't think. I think you bring this... he could have brought this guy in here. Probably could have brought somebody like this guy maybe down as a secondary blocker here. And then even when he fails it, chances are it just bobbles into a safe space where I can't get to, whereas this way... Or maybe he... yeah, maybe he brings one or two guys down to stop... to kind of lend assist so I can't just blitz onto the ball. But he just left it way too open. I mean, he might decide to try and bobble the ball. But we do kind of have more guys in the ring. So even if it goes to one of these guys, it's not necessarily an easy decision what to do with it. Okay. Don't roll a power, please. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think we just keep two guys on the ball. I think he might just be trying to push me off to get some, so somebody can pick it up. You better not succeed on this. If he does this and then passes it to this guy and it works, I'm gonna cry. Okay, what's the plan? Not more dodging. And then you're gonna... okay. I mean, it's not that they're necessarily incredibly hard rolls, but they do stack up. Ah, that kind of... I guess we can come around and maybe push this guy off. But I'd have liked to push him off with this guy, obviously. I guess I could... no, I kind of want this guy to pick up the ball, so I think it makes sense to try and blitz him off here. Can you do anything useful? I guess you can provide some coverage. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that was silly. I wasn't paying attention to the fact he was standing next to somebody, and that wasn't worth it. So we're just... pushes are fine here. Pushes are fine. Pairs are just amazing there. Okay, so where'd you go now? You have a 1 dice here. I think I pop you here. Okay, so the plan is take the ball and don't get knocked over. It's not the best plan in the world, but it's what we got right now. I don't think I move anybody else till I've done this. That's not why it was supposed to be not the best plan in the world. Okay. I think we're better being on this side. We're going to leave our witch here, actually, because then he has to do some dodges, which is always scary. Let's see. We can try and hit this guy. We can try and hit this guy. No reason not to move on that, I don't think. Don't kill me. Okay, thank you. That's a pity. I was hoping to knock him over and then these two guys are trapped. As it is, he can now knock this guy off and this guy's free to come up and help. Now we just... I mean, if he doesn't roll pairs, we're good. But if he does, we're not so good. No rerolls for him, 2 rerolls for us. That could be good if we can have him roll some 1s. Okay, so he's moved one of his guys as a scorer. This guy's also a potential scorer though. So if he blocks this guy off, this guy is free for catch and run in. Okay, so that went well. That did not go well though. So obviously we make a move towards their end zone. He leaves and then probably, yeah, that makes sense. Downside is maybe I can get somebody over and then surf this guy out with a witch before going up. Is this guy gonna come up? Somebody needs to block me off, otherwise I just dodge out. One, two, three, four, five, six. Or six. Oh. What's he going for here? I mean, maybe he can fully surround me here. But he probably is a bit scared of the witch. My guard guy's far away, unfortunately. Okay, that's cool. So I think... Oh, can I get a second person up there? Not unriskily. Not without some dodging. Still, I think this makes the most sense. I think we're going to have to dodge out. I was going to try and move somebody up here, and then the witch can do like a chain push to push them both off. But that's not looking as possible as I'd like, so I think we just... Which way do we go? I think we do push outwards. Hang on, I need to go this way so I can get this assist on the second one. Do you do anything? Not yet. Oh, this is the bit I hate. But I think I have to do it now. Okay. So you come up here? You come up here if you will. You stand up. You attempt this. Oh dear. Witch elves, eh? This is why you need block. Although we might get her wrestle. If she survives long enough, it'd be nice to have another wrestle option. We've got like a pretend sort of like screen here still. But I was hoping to push him off obviously and use this as another, you know, just in case. Can we stall out the extra turn? I mean, he'll have one turn left, and it doesn't look like somebody that's going to do a one turn, so we could go in next turn if we're able, or he may just get like the crazy, like a crazy play and blitz the ball off. But we do still have one reroll if that happens. How much pressure is he going to get up here? Not as much as he'd like by the looks of it, because he hasn't managed to push all these guys over. Okay, crazy blitz time. Actually, this is reasonable odds of at least getting to me. Okay. So I think... Yeah, you can't entirely get to me. The plan here is go over here. That means you cannot get to me. We're going to blitz this guy and go and try and stand in front of the blitzer here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you also can't get to me. Or do we just go stand in front of our guy? No. I think we stand here. Doesn't make much difference if I do though. Well, if I stand here, that's annoying. Yeah. I will re-roll any of these. We do still have a turn left, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So this guy can get to us, but it's awkward. This guy can't get to us. This guy can't get to us. And this guy can just stand us up. That's all he can do. If he does it, I do have that nerve-wracking 2+ with a reroll. But honestly, after this game, maybe I don't deserve to win. It's been a painful game. Okay, so assuming he gets this guy down, which he did, that makes coming through a bit easier. So yeah, now it's just like a 3+, 2+. So yeah, we are going to have the nerve-wracking 2+ dodge. I really wanted to get this wrestle guy up there. Oh, that's nice. A little less nerve-wracking now. Who's even scoring? I haven't been paying attention. Okay, nice. Okay, so did we win that game? I am not sure. That was a horrifying game. And yeah, I would definitely say that is not the most experienced coach, because there was a lot of panic passing and kind of unnecessary things that were done. And I'm not saying that an experienced coach wouldn't do that, but it was sort of multiple times. Ooh, is that enough to buy a new blitzer? If it is, that's really good, because at least that puts us just one blitzer down. Our dead lineman got the MVP. I guess taking that hit was something. So yeah, we only ended up getting 5 armor breaks. Wow. Did we do a lot less blocking? Maybe we did. No, we did more blocking. Said I was going to try not to look at the things, didn't I? Yeah, because this makes it look like we did amazing. But like, if you look at the percentages here, pickups pretty bad. I don't think we tried a bunch of risky pickups. We were really conservative on our GFIs. Yeah, I don't know how we did that. I don't think it was. I mean, there was elements of luck for us, but I think it was more. Yeah, this makes theirs look terrible, but I actually think it was reasonably even. I think he was trying a lot of not 2+ stuff. A lot of those passes were just not. I'm not sure they were necessary. He had the time to kind of get that in slow. He had numbers, so there was no reason to rush it like he did. Anywho, we survived in terms of result, which I really thought that was going to be a loss as well. All right, but boy, look at our team now. My Dark Elf teams always end up looking like this. This guy may have to get tackle. Okay, he didn't roll anything crazy. Yeah, we have to have tech. I mean, you can see how important it is. Just to have somebody with that. And I think 100k, please. Yeah, it's exactly what we need for a new blitzer. So I will buy a new blitzer before the next game. We'll have 2 loners. And our team actually isn't going to look that bad. We're going to drop a lot of team value from all the skills they had. But we still have 2 sidestep blitzers, which is nice. We'll be down a blitzer. But our witch elf is good. Our other witch elf needs to score. Our runner is ready for an MVP to level up and get block, which will make him much more useful in general, because right now he's just a bit of a waste of space. We still have our guard guy, we still have our great wrestle guy, who hasn't come into his own yet, and he does need dodge so he can sneak into... Or maybe... Do I get him leap? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I think dodge is overall more sensible. And then leap. We'll see. The Slimeman's about to level up. He'll probably just become our next blodger and get pummeled on the line all the time. I'm exhausted now. Okay. Our tiny team, 2, 4, 6, 8 people left. But we got that all important win. How many people have we had? We've inflicted 2 kills. Oh, we've sustained 8 dead. That's a lot for... Does that feel like a lot? 19 games. That's almost 1 dead every 2 games. It's amazing that we have... that we actually have 8 players left. And we'll actually have 9 after this, so... We're doing well to sort of almost keep up with it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Well, I won't see you. But I will... Yeah. I don't know, actually. You will sort of see me in the next video. You will hear me in the next video. Anyway, bye.